On this video, I'm going to talk about the most common candlestick patterns that you will see at supply and demand imbalances. These are the 6 you're going to see. We could say there are 7 if we add the evening stars here at the bottom of, below the morning stars, but they are the same. Okay, morning star is bullish and the evening star is bearish, but let's say 6. So we have the famous engulfing pattern, which is a candle. It's made of 2 candles. The last candle closes below above previous candles open and close, so that would dictate if it is a bearish or bullish engulfing pattern. Then we have a piercing pattern, which can be bullish or bearish. It's also made of 2 candlesticks. The bearish one is called dark cloud cover. Then we have the haramis, which is made of 2 candlesticks, one bullish or bearish, depending if it's a bullish or bearish harami, and a basing candle right afterward at the very top or the very bottom after the strong rally or strong decline. Then we have spinning tops, which are very little candlesticks with very small real bodies, and upper lower shadows. The wicks are almost equal size. Then we have the dodges, where the open and the close of that candlestick is a single candlestick pattern are the same. And then the morning stars and the evening stars, they are made of 3 candles. For a bullish candle, one bullish morning star, we have an ERC candle, then we have a base, and then we have a bullish candle. So that makes the morning star. So let's take a look at some of the examples over here in the chart. We are now doing the analysis here to detect if these candlestick patterns are part of an imbalance, a valid tradable imbalance, because that would require other lessons, and this lesson is just devoted to detecting these candlestick patterns. So let's talk first of all about the engulfing patterns. This is the one, okay? So we've got a rally there, and then we've got an engulfing pattern. It's made of 2 candles, this one and this one. So the close and the open, okay, of the previous candle are enclosed by this strong declining price. So the close for a bearish has to be lower, okay, than the open or the close of this candle, because this candle could be a black candle, the open here and the close here. It doesn't matter. That's why I'm saying the close below the open and the close. Okay, if it closes below the lower wick, even better. So this is an engulfing pattern bearish. And for a bullish, we have the same thing. We have the open and the close. So the close should be higher than the open or the close if it was a bullish candle. If it closes above the wicks, even better. Okay, so these are examples of engulfing patterns. And then we have the haramis. It's made of 2 candlesticks, one bullish and one bearish, and then a basing or bearish and then a basing candle. This is one of the, let's take a look at one of them. This is like a harami here. It drops, ERC candle, it bases, and then it rallies. Okay, that's a harami, bullish harami. Then we have the piercing patterns. The piercing patterns are almost very, very similar to the engulfing patterns, but the candle that drops for a bearish piercing pattern, it doesn't close below the open or the close. So let me locate some of them over here. Oh, there are none. Come on. Dark cloud cover, piercing pattern. So, come on. One sec. I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, so we've got one around here. Oh, there. This is a bullish piercing pattern. Where are you, my friend? Over here. As you can see, we have the open and the close, and then this is the open, and the close doesn't engulf and closes above the open of the previous candle, so it doesn't become an engulfing pattern as it did here, for example. It did close above, it did close above. If this candlestick, the green one, had closed underneath this open, it would be a piercing pattern bullish. For a bearish piercing pattern, we have the opposite look. And this is one of them. As you can see, We have a bullish engulfing pattern, but then we have this green candle and the next candle closing above the open. So this is considered a bearish piercing pattern, which is also called dark cloud cover. Then we have the spinning tops. The spinning tops are little candles with very small real bodies, and the upper and lower shadows of the next of the candles are very small, almost equal. Okay, so these are, let me see if I can find a bunch of them, of spinning tops. Okay, these are spinning tops, but it did nothing. There are also engulfing patterns. Then let me see, after strong or decline or rally, we usually have quite a few. So here we have spinning tops. The bodies of these basing candles are almost equal, the upper and the lower. As you can see, this upper and lower, very similar. So these are examples. So when we have, if this was a this, we're going to see examples on other lessons, a peak like that, then this could be part of the base, those spinning tops. For bearish spinning tops, the same thing, the same concept. Okay. Then we have the dodges. The dodges are more rare, but they are there as well. This is almost a doji. The open and the close are not the same price, but almost equal. So this is the kind of thing we're going to see in a doji. These are no high probability for trading supply and demand, but sometimes they work under certain circumstances, but they are also part of an imbalance. Usually they happen at the end of a strong move, or bullish or bearish. They giving us a signal, a reversal signal. But as you probably know, candlesticks are useless if they don't have a context. So having a doji out of nowhere means nothing. It has to be well located and has accomplished something. Okay, good. And then we have the mornings and the evening stars, which are made of 3 candlesticks, and we have a strong bullish candle or bearish candle followed by a basing candle, and then a strong bullish or bearish candle. So we can see that. Let me take a look at that. It's made of 3 candles, so very strong. Okay, so we've got this one over here. If this was a basing candle, okay, very strong move. It would base and then drop. So we have, they're not as common, they are, but let me take a look at the monthly and see if I can see any. Okay, come on. Okay, good. This is a piercing pattern. Okay, okay. Nope, there are no examples here. This is an engulfing pattern, another engulfing pattern. But mornings and evening star are not that clear here. We could say this is a morning star ERC candle, and we have a basing, spinning top, and then a rally. Harami, this is a harami. Okay, a harami is made of 2 candlesticks. We have a bearish, okay, or bullish haramis. This is a bearish harami, or a bullish harami, sorry. And it also is a morning star. Mornings are bullish, and evening stars are bearish. And that's more or less it. You have to practice a lot, watching all kind of time frames on charts, stocks, commodities, forex, to see how they work. And these are the only patterns you're going to see at supply and demand imbalances. Another thing is the number of these candlesticks that happen at those imbalances. We are going to deal with that in a later lesson where we will discuss the type of the basing quality of that imbalance. We don't want too many candles at the base because they are lower quality. And that's it. These are the most common candlestick patterns.